Shortly before I start the video guys, I just want to mention that I'm going to be giving away 5 banded emotes to you guys. In order to join the giveaway, all you guys have to do is just subscribe, like the video and comment down below, and I'll be announcing the winners in 4 days. Enjoy. Hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of How to Master Cards, where I give you tips and tricks and show you how to play the cards in the correct way. So without any further ado, let's hop right into it. You can fully counter a skeleton barrel with Royale Delivery. All you have to do is just play your delivery as soon as possible before skeleton barrel reaches to your tower. You can also fully counter a Royal Ghost by playing your Royale Delivery on it. You can also fully counter wall breakers, but you have to be a little bit quick with your delivery placement. You can perfectly counter a Goblin Barrel once the Goblin Barrel shadow reaches at this tile. Play your delivery and the delivery is gonna land perfectly on time and fully counter Goblin Barrel. Delivery can also fully counter the Dark Prince for 1 positive elixir trade. Delivery can also fully counter a Wizard for 2 positive elixir trades. Delivery can fully counter an Ice Waste for 1 positive elixir trade. Royale Delivery can also fully counter the draw. Once you see your opponent play the draw, play your delivery and it's gonna basically take care of the goblins and the draw by itself. You can also fully counter a mini P.E.K.K.A by playing your delivery on top of it for 1 positive elixir trade. You can also fully counter an E-Waste by playing your delivery on it for 1 positive elixir trade. Royale Delivery can also fully counter a Sparky by itself for 3 positive elixir trade. While defending against the lava, play your Royale Delivery once the lava dies to fully counter all of the lava pops. Against Archer Queen, play your delivery before the queen passes the bridge. This way your enemy is going to get forced to pop their ability, and once they do, they're not going to have their ability anymore and you can easily take down their queen or let your tower finish off the queen. Log Delivery is one of the best combos on defense. You can fully counter Zappies with it. You can also fully counter a Mother Witch by placing your Log plus Delivery. Log Delivery can also fully counter Barbarians. You can also fully counter a Little Prince by placing your Log plus Delivery on it. Log plus Delivery can also take down a Magic Archer. You can also fully counter all 3 wizards by playing your Log plus Delivery. Log plus Delivery can also take down a Musketeer, and what's more important about this is that when your enemy plays their 3 Musketeers, you can play your Log plus Delivery on top of the 2 of the Musketeers in one lane and play your troops on top of the other Musketeer in the other lane to fully counter them. Against pigs, play your Log plus Delivery as soon as possible that you see the pigs to fully take them down. You can fully counter Skeleton Dragons by playing your Fire Spirit and Delivery. Fire Spirit plus Delivery can also take down a Flying Machine. You can also fully counter Zappies by playing your E-Spirit and Delivery. And one of the most important tip is that Poison plus Log plus Delivery can fully counter a Sparky. If your enemy doesn't have their spell in hand and you have a recruit in the field, play your wall breakers at the back of it to get some really nice wall breaker damage. You can also do the same thing with the goblins. If your enemy doesn't have their log or their spell in hand, you can play your goblins at the back of your recruit and basically take down your enemy tower. Poison, Earthquake, and Lightning all 3 have same amount of tiles, 3.5. So by placing your Tesla at this tile, at this placement, your enemy is not going to be able to hit your Tesla with either Earthquake, Lightning, or Poison. So it's like basically a anti-poison, Earthquake, and anti-lightning placement. If you place your Tesla one tile down, your enemy is not going to be able to hit the Tesla and the tower with their fireball. And also, this is how it looks like for your enemy while they're trying to earthquake or poison or lightning your Tesla once you place it in that anti-lightning, poison, and earthquake placement. That's what I call it. And also, this is how it looks like when your enemy tries to fireball the Tesla and the tower at the same time. If your enemy plays their win condition and tries to snipe your Tesla with a ranged troop such as Musketeer and Low Prince and so on, place your Tesla at this tile. This way none of the ranged troops will reach your Tesla, so basically none of the ranged troops are going to be able to hit the Tesla across the bridge. The same thing applies to the Little Prince as well. You can fully counter a Ram Rider by placing your Tesla at the middle. If your enemy plays their Goblin Drill, place your Tesla directly on top of the drill to fully counter the drill. Tesla can also fully counter a mortar if your enemy does not play anything else. Surprisingly, Tesla can also fully counter an Expo for 2 positive elixir trade if your enemy does not play anything else. To fully counter an E-Giant, play your Tesla at this tile. This way the E-Giant is going to get pulled to the middle and both of the towers are going to target the E-Giant and take it down. This placement right here is the best placement to fully counter a Hog Rider, but be careful of your enemy's spells. Against Skeleton Barrel, make sure to not to play your Tesla at the middle, instead play it one tile closer to the Skeleton Barrel. This way the Skeleton Barrel is going to get pulled and get fully countered. To counter an E-Golem, you can play your Tesla at the middle in this placement to pull the E-Golem at the middle, so both of the towers can hit the E-Golem, but unfortunately it's not going to fully counter the E-Golem. 2 of the blobs are going to stay alive, so to take them out you need a lock. To fully counter a Battle Ram, you can play your Tesla at the same tile and same placement. The Battle Ram is going to get pulled at the middle and the Barbarians are going to get targeted by both of the towers and taken down. Against Balloon, you should also not play your Tesla at the middle. Instead, you have to play it one tile to the right, closer to the balloon, so the balloon gets pulled and get fully countered. To counter a Goblin Giant, play your Tesla in this tile to pull the Goblin Giant at the middle. This way both of the towers are going to hit the Goblin Giant. It is going to counter the Goblin Giant but not the Spirit Goblins, so you have to play a log or something else for them. To fully counter a Giant, place your Tesla at the middle in this tile, same placement, to pull the Giant to the middle so both of the towers can target him and it's going to basically take the Giant down. You can fully counter a Sparky by placing your Arch Queen, pop the ability just before the Sparky hits the Queen and it's going to fully take down the Sparky. If your enemy plays their mini P.E.K.K.A and you don't have a good card cycle in hand, you can just basically play your Queen, pop the ability to save the Queen and counter the P.E.K.K.A. Queen plus ability can also fully counter Valor. Queen has same range of an Electro Wizard, so basically by playing him at the middle you can fully counter Wallbreakers. Against Lava Hound push, play your Queen in the way so it counters the balloon first instead of the Lava Hound, and then pop the ability to take down the balloon as fast as possible before it reaches to the tower and then deal with the Lava Hound. If you play your Queen at the back and your enemy plays their Goblin Barrel same lane of it, pop the ability, it's going to fully kill the goblins. Rocket and Lightning are the only 2 spells that can fully counter her. Surprisingly, Fireball plus a log is not enough to kill the queen, so the queen is basically gonna stay alive on 1 HP. Poison plus log does fully counter the queen, but poison plus Barbaro does not fully counter her, so she's gonna basically stay alive on that 1 HP. If your enemy does have a lightning in their deck, play your queen in one of these tiles to avoid the lightning. This way the enemy is not going to be able to hit the queen and the tower at the same time with the lightning, so basically they have to decide. And this is how it looks like for the enemy. They cannot hit the queen and the tower, as I said, with their lightning, so basically they have to choose between the queen and the tower damage. In a 2-tower situation, play your queen at the pocket instantly and pop the ability. This way the queen is going to lock onto the tower instantly and basically take down the tower and win you the game. Against your enemy queen, be ready with your ability. Once you see that they popped their ability, pop yours. This way your queen is going to take down his queen and your queen is going to stay alive. One of the most important things about the Arch Queen is the tree call cycle. You can play her at the back to activate the tree call cycle and then cycle your win condition. Once your enemy answer is out of hand, you can fast cycle yourself. You can cycle 3 cards to get back to your win condition again and play him at the bridge. This way your enemy is not going to be back to their answer and you're going to get an insane amount of value. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like and sub, and also make sure to comment down below which card do you want to see in the next episode. Peace.